Hey guys, welcome to the All About Auburn podcast. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe, leave a comment. So today I'm going to be going over 2 transfers from 2 different schools I think that we could really use. One of them is, and I'm probably going to butcher these guys' names. I don't name these people. I just mess their names up the best I can. His name is Shadrach Banks. He's a wide receiver from the 2021 class. He committed to Texas A&M, or signed with A&M. He's a true freshman. He's 6'1", 230 pounds, from Houston, Texas, from North Shore. And that is where Auburn freshman quarterback Demetrius Davis is from. As a prospect by 24/7 Composite, he's rated a 94.9, which is a very mid 4-star, close to a high 4-star. He's number 18 receiver in the country, the number 18 recruit out of the state of Texas. Now we're going to go to the other one. The other guy's name is Ches Malusi. He's a junior running back for Clemson. He's from Naples, Florida. He's 5'11", 190 pounds. As a prospect, he was rated a 91.05, number 14 running back in his class. As you know, Auburn is very thin at the running back position. This would be a good guy to have. He's had a little bit of production at Clemson, not the greatest, but he is a very competent back. We also have a very young wide receiver core, and to add Shadrach Banks, the wide receiver, the A&M transfer, would just add to the depth and the talent at the wide receiver position. Now, Auburn has a very young receiving core, but they're extremely talented. Top to bottom, this may be one of the most talented receiving rooms Auburn's had maybe ever. Really like to add him. I would really like to add their running back from Clemson. Also, it's official. The center from North Carolina, I'm trying to remember his name. Let me look it up right quick. Let's see, what is that kid's name? But anyways, he was the number 5 center in his class from the 2020 class. He's 7'1", 245 pounds. So he's a monster. I think they're going to eat. The guy that did commit, I think it was a high 4-star. May have been close to a 5-star. He decommitted from Auburn. But anyways, those are just some names to be looking for. The recruiting trail's been a little cold with content. I was going to go over some of the things I saw in the spring game. I was going to upload a video right after, but a lot of people started uploading, their own opinions, and a lot of them differed, believe it or not. So, I gave it a little while. And my thoughts, I thought Nick's looked pretty good. You can at least tell he's trying to improve with his footwork. They had a couple drops. He had a couple bad passes. One of them was a throwaway. But other than that, I thought he looked pretty good. Still looks great on his legs. I thought the offensive line protected pretty damn well. I thought the second team O-line looked pretty decent. They did great run blocking, especially against those defensive fronts. Even the second team D-line isn't a pushover. They're loaded with talent. I thought Tank did good. You know what you have in Tank. I thought Shivers looked like the best running back out there. And, the limited time you get to see your running backs in the spring game. I could tell Devin Barrett was rusty. The wide receivers made a couple plays, but other than that, they looked sloppy. They were dropping the ball. A lot of them hit them right in the hands. You got to come down with those. They're young, but they're extremely talented. I like Tyler Fromm getting his catch in there. I like some of those tight end sets they ran, the personnel. Also, Grant Lloyd, I don't know why he got as much playing time as he did. He looked terrible. I haven't. He was the transfer from Bowling Green, and I was excited myself when he came in because hell, that's more depth. But just watching what he done in the time that he did get to come in last year, and just from what I saw in the spring game, I see no reason to have Grant Lloyd. But I hope he's not even the backup. I think by the time we get to the season, I'm pretty sure Demetrius Davis is going to be your number 2 guy. Hell, I had a nightmare last night that Grant Lloyd was the starting quarterback come season, and guess what? We sucked in the dream. Luckily, it was just a dream. Also, I would really like to see more of Shail Garnett. I don't know what he did or didn't do in order to get to showcase his talent. I thought they did really poor with handling the minutes for the quarterback position. I thought the defense looked damn good. I liked J.J. Pegues. He got to shine. He got a lot of pressure. I thought Lee Hunter made some good plays. One, he busts through the line and tackles Tank in the backfield. And this is a true freshman. And then Pegues, on the other hand, is making that switch from tight end to the defensive line. Hell, I think he can play every position on the D-line. I think he's very versatile. But he still has learned the position. I thought the linebackers looked good. I'm not really worried. I'm not worried about the defense. They look solid all the way around. They had nice coverage. And some of the catches that were made, most of the passes were by Bo. But the defensive backs were out there to make a play. And I want to talk about Demetrius Davis. So the first thing I was looking for is his footwork. And just as advertised, his footwork is on point. I mean, the guy looks like he's in his 3rd or 4th year at a program, the way he sets his feet. They get some pressure on him one play. 2 defenders, and he makes a jump cut, like a little juke in between them. You know, they barely touch him. When you touch the quarterback in A-Day, he's down. In a real game, he's out of there. He breaks that loose, and he's probably off to the races. He actually threw the prettiest ball of the day. Before I talk about that, he did almost throw an interception, but he's young. He's still learning. But, yeah, he threw the prettiest ball of the day. I can't remember if it was to Elijah Cannon. Anyway, he drops back. He throws an absolute dime over the shoulder, hits him in the hands, and he can't come up with it. I think that they gave him – I think they still gave him the completion, due to it being spring. Yeah, absolutely. The prettiest ball of the day, easily. I think he kicked, 2 field goals? I think one of them was in the 40s. But it's a spring game. They're not going to show everything they got. They're still learning the system. There were just certain things I was looking for. Also, the strength and conditioning program. Man, Jacob McClain looks like just a damn ball of muscle out there. That dude is straight jacked. Shivers is jacked. And you can definitely tell how much. And there's actually an article out about it. It came out before the spring. How much the weight gains and the weight losses of players after the spring strength and conditioning. And most of these guys gain like 10 pounds of muscle. I mean, these guys are humongous. The offensive linemen, for one, almost every one of them are over 300 pounds now. And I mean, in SEC play, that's huge. We've kind of struggled with size on the O-line. But, yeah, I think it's looking up. Let's see. I think that's about it on my mind. But anyways, I think we're going to be okay. A lot of people, are saying, like, now we're going to win 6 or 7 games. And so, hell, some people think we're going undefeated. Just you can't base none of that off a spring game. Saturday, we got to see the rest of the spring games around the country. And most of these teams look like shit. They really do. Spring games are usually sloppy. I mean, you're playing against your own team. Even Harsin said the defense has seen some of these sets. They've seen some of these plays because you're playing against your own defense. And then the offense, same thing. But anyways, guys, that's it for today. Be sure to leave a like, comment, hit that sub button, share, do what you got to do, and War Damn Eagle.